On Saturday, May 28th, Georgia Southern hosted its first ever fraternity tackle football game, called the Olympic Bowl. The game took place at Paulson Stadium at 1 p.m., and it was a major event for both the Interfraternity Council and Georgia Southern itself. The two fraternities that participated were Sigma Chi and Sigma Alpha Epsilon. This event was played to raise money for the Teal House and the Georgia Southern NIL Fund. Both teams worked hard in preparation for the big game. I had the opportunity to go out to the Sigma Chi practice 2 days before the game, and you could tell they were both very ready and very excited for it. Before the game, I had the chance to interview some of the players and ask them how they felt to be given the opportunity to play in the first full pad tackle football game in GSU history. Chris Turner, who played slot back and nickelback for the Sigma Chi team, had said,
It really means a lot to me, especially considering the reason that we're doing this. We're raising money, for the philanthropies around here in Statesboro, and we're really just trying to pave the way so that we can raise more money in the future.
He went on to talk about how it felt to have so much support coming from the community surrounding this football game.
It really just attests to what we do for the community and what Greek Life at Georgia Southern does for the community. And as much as we give, they are giving it right back, and so it's a really good relationship we have.
Talking to some more players about how practices went down, I talked to Colton Glowstein, who played as a defensive lineman on the Sigma Chi team. He said,
Well, the first few practices that we had, we kind of didn't wear pads, and so we are kind of easing us into it. Because as me as a senior, it's been 6 years since I played football. So these bones are kind of rusty, so you need to oil them up a little bit. But after we get interested into the football program, then we start actually getting into rigorous hitting people. Getting plays set up and stuff like that.
Colton went on to say that majority, if not all, of their football team had had some sort of experience playing ball in the past. The game begins, and immediately out of the gate, Sigma Chi comes out strong and powerful and starts putting some scores up on the board. It was back-to-back Sigma Chi scores, and both attempts came with trying for the two-point conversion. By the end of the half, the game was at 32-0 with Sigma Chi in the lead. The fans that came out to support the game were also having so much fun cheering and shouting for both of their teams. Coming out of the half, Sigma Chi still takes the lead of the game and gets the score up to 40-0. The game unfortunately saw an early end with Sigma Chi coming out on top with a riveting score of 40-0.